The person you would sacrifice everything for might only sacrifice you. Loyalty feels permanent, unbreakable, sacred. It feels like a promise written in stone, like something time cannot touch, like something betrayal cannot reach. Until the day it does. Because one day, without warning, circumstances change. Priorities shift, emotions fade, new opportunities appear, pressure builds. And suddenly the words, "I'll always be there," start to sound less certain. Not because the person was lying, but because human beings are not permanent. Stoicism teaches a truth most people refuse to face. Human loyalty is conditional. Character is not. Most people grow up believing loyalty is forever. They hear phrases like, "I would never leave you. You can always trust me. No matter what happens, I'm here." And those words feel warm, comforting, safe. But life is not built on promises. It is built on pressure. And pressure reveals reality. A person who swears loyalty in comfort may not act the same way in hardship. A person who promises forever may not survive the test of time. The real problem is not that people change. Change is natural. Change is inevitable. Change is life itself. The real problem is this: you build your peace on their consistency. You build your emotional security on their promises. You build your identity around their presence. And when they change, you don't just lose them, you lose your stability, your confidence, your sense of direction. From a Stoic perspective, this is not betrayal, it is dependence. Because human beings are not constants, they are variables. They are shaped by mood, environment, pressure, fear, opportunity, desire. And anything shaped by circumstances cannot be the foundation of your peace. But the human brain does not like this truth. It seeks emotional security. We are social creatures. We evolved in tribes. Belonging meant survival. Loyalty meant protection. So when someone feels loyal to us, it feels like safety, like a shield against the world. And because it feels safe, we assume it must be permanent. But safety is a feeling, not a guarantee. Another trap is projection. If you are loyal, you assume others are the same. You think, "I would never betray them, so they would never betray me." But Stoicism warns clearly, other people's character is not under your control. You may be honest, they may not be. You may be loyal, they may not be. You may be consistent, they may change. And the universe does not promise symmetry. Comfort also creates blind trust. Time spent together creates emotional bonds. Those bonds create assumptions. You begin to believe, "We've been through so much together, they would never leave." But time does not guarantee loyalty. Only character does. And character is rare. Epictetus gave a brutal piece of advice. He said, "When you kiss your child, say to yourself, 'Tomorrow you may die.'" This is not cruelty. It is emotional realism. It is a reminder that everything external is temporary, even the people you love most. Not because life is cruel, but because life is uncertain. Marcus Aurelius practiced this every morning. He reminded himself, "Today I will meet people who are selfish, ungrateful, arrogant, and disloyal." Not because he hated people, but because he understood human nature. People are inconsistent. They are influenced by fear, by temptation, by emotion. And expecting perfect loyalty from imperfect beings is a recipe for disappointment. Seneca offered a similar warning. He said, "Trust, but prepare for betrayal." Not because betrayal is certain, but because dependence is dangerous. The Stoics did not reject loyalty. They respected it deeply, but they refused to build their peace on it. They understood a simple truth. Anything outside your character can be taken from you. Money can disappear. Status can collapse. Health can fail. People can leave. But your character is the one thing no one can steal. Most people make a fatal mistake. They place their trust in other people's behavior. They say, "They would never leave me. They would never betray me. They would never change." But those beliefs create emotional vulnerability because they are not facts, they are hopes. And hope is not a stable foundation. The Stoic correction is simple but powerful. Loyalty is a choice, not a permanent state. People act according to their interests, their fears, and their character. Your peace must not depend on their consistency. Stoics do not ask, "Will they stay loyal to me?" They ask, "Am I acting with integrity, regardless of what they do?" Because integrity is the only loyalty you truly control. And this creates a different kind of strength, a quieter strength. A strength that does not panic when someone leaves. A strength that does not collapse when someone betrays. A strength that says, "I will remain who I am, no matter what others choose." This is the Stoic advantage. When your character is your foundation, no one can pull the ground from beneath your feet. People may disappoint you. They may change. They may walk away. They may choose themselves over you. And that is their right. But if your peace lives inside your character, not inside their loyalty, you remain steady. Not cold, not bitter, not resentful, just stable. Because you never depended on them for your inner balance. You appreciated their loyalty, you respected it, you valued it, but you never built your life on it. And that is the difference between emotional strength and emotional dependence. Here is the rule: cold, short, unforgettable. Trust character. Depend on none. Respect loyalty. Appreciate it, but never build your life on it. Because people can change. Circumstances can change. Time can change everything. But if your character stays steady, nothing can truly betray you. And that is the Stoic advantage.